Hello there, YouTube. How is ya? How you be? This here conservative Jake Mills. And I got some things that I gotta get off my chest. Now I know you guys have been hearing a lot about this whole Russia-Ukraine situation, all this hoopla that's been going on over the last 2 weeks. And the thing about it is that a lot of all this unrest and rumors of war between the two of them and all this stuff going on is caused by the failed foreign policies of the current administration occupying the White House, and I'm talking about the Biden administration. You see, when our former president, and I hate saying that, it pains me to say that, but former President Donald J. Trump was in office, our relations with Russia were running just as smooth as they had in years. We had smooth diplomatic dialogue. We were talking about doing the two countries were talking about doing projects together and just keeping that whole region over there safe. See, former President Trump and Putin had a smooth working relationship and got a lot done, made a lot of progress. Now that the current administration is in there, things are all out of whack. Look, just 2 weeks ago, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that an attack on Ukraine by the Russians was imminent. Imminent. Now, I don't know about you, but if somebody tells me that something's imminent, that means something's about to pop off immediately. And here we are sitting over here over 2 weeks later and it ain't nothing happened yet. The truth of the matter is that Russian troops are more than 200 miles away from the Russia-Ukrainian border right now. Now, if they were really getting ready to invade imminently, like Blinken was saying, then they wouldn't be that far away from the border. They would be closer. They'd be getting medical supplies set up, tents, all that kind of stuff ready for a ground invasion. And that ain't what's going on. Putin's trying to send a message, y'all. He's trying to send a message. Because he's over there in that area and he's feeling boxed in. He's feeling boxed in by us because we're putting missiles along the Ukrainian border. And we've been doing that for a while now. Over the past year, a little over a year, we've been doing that. And then he's over there with our so-called NATO allies, surrounded by Germany, Britain, and other countries. And he's feeling boxed in. He's got to protect his own country. Now, I'm not a Putin sympathizer or anything like that. I'm just looking at this from a logical point of view. And if I was in Putin's shoes, if I'm seeing Western missiles being lined up on the Ukrainian border, which is my next door neighbor, if I got rhetoric coming from surrounding NATO countries, I got to protect myself as a country. And that's all he's doing. He's trying to send a message to the Western powers. He's trying to send a message to NATO and all them allies over there. Stop with the threats. Stop doing all the military tests. And here we are spending our tax dollars arming Ukraine with our weapons, with U.S. weapons, to set up a deterrent against Russia, a country that Putin's not even really trying to start any mess. But the reason why he's assembling all these troops and getting all this, he's trying to send a message. Nobody wants war, not even Putin. Nobody wants anything like that. But I think all he wants is just some fair diplomatic talks across the board, specifically from us. And he's not getting that from the current administration in power right now. 2014, when the Obama administration was in power, you had heard a whole lot about Russia unrest and instability in that region over there. And that was under the Obama administration. Now, what I'm hoping is that come the midterms and then on to 2024, we can do away, get this administration out of there, get Donald J. Trump back in office with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis as his running mate. Now, I know I don't have, look, I can't, I don't have the power to make that ticket myself, of course, but that's what I think is going to be the winning ticket come 2024. That's just my personal opinion, but with that aside, we don't need to be over there spending our tax dollars interfering in other people's business. There's a reason why Russia and China are talking in cahoots, trying to get an oil deal going, to get the oil pipeline, get an oil pipeline going between Russia and China. Because there's always the threat of economic sanctions looming over Russia. And we're talking about economic sanctions. Our so-called NATO allies, well, most of them get their oil from Russia. Russia supplies that whole area over there, that whole European area. With they supply over 70% of all that goes over there. 70%. So what do you think is going to happen if we put economic sanctions on Russia? That's going to be to the detriment of our so-called allies. They're not going to be able to get their oil and their gas and the materials they need. So all I'm saying is, I know you hear a whole lot of stuff in the media, and it's a whole lot of false reporting, and it's a whole lot of fake, phony media on both sides, on the right side of the coin and the left side of the coin. The left is the worst. CNN, MSNBC, all that kind of hoop. Rachel Maddow, they're the worst out of the two. But all I'm saying is, everybody's got a smartphone in their pocket. Everybody's got Google. It don't take nothing to go on there, be informed, and see what's really going on. That's all you got to do. Don't pay attention to all this hoopla going on. What I said earlier about why Russia is doing what it's doing is because of our failed foreign policies. Thank you, people. Thank you for allowing me to express my views. That'll be it for now. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you on the next video.